Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? We're going to do another WIP and chat here today with The Colors of Life by Chuck Pinson. 80 centimeters by 60 centimeters or 31.5 inches by 23.6 inches. It is 52 colors, including 1AB, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. This is square drill and no longer available through Dreamer Designs, so check out the Diamond Art Club website or app for a similar rendition of this canvas. Alright, 3371 looks like the color we're working on beforehand here. Kind of like a gray, overcast, chilly, windy day. It's just kind of blah outside right now. Alright, so I have to work a little later, but at my part time, but yeah, I'll just hang out and do a WIP and chat here. Alright. Alright, so this 3371 is just a continuation of the dark brown. I think it's dark brown. Having trouble with colors right now. Alright, right arrow. Hopefully your crafting and other endeavors are going well these days. And hopefully this wax lasts. Alright. I think I had just run out of color in the tray, the drills. Yeah, looks like I had this color out before. I was just emptying the garbage drills out of the tray when I during the previous WIP and chat. That's a high possibility right there. So all right. Whoops, here we go. The wax seems to be working still. Yeah, eventually I'll just have to totally change it out, but yeah. I only change the wax when you can no longer pick the drills up off the tray. So there we go. Yeah, I didn't think there was too much more of that dark brown left. Yeah. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, so this is like the lower portion of the gazebo. Some pathway and foliage. Rocks, maybe. Yeah. And it's the second column out of I don't know how many, 4 or 5. Third column will probably be the halfway point of the canvas, so But yeah, I don't know that for sure. Alright, put that 3371 away for a minute here. Okay. What do we have next? Number 1 symbol. Looks like a shade of green. Okay, so 580. Yes. Uh, 580. Whoa, well, drills are flying. Whoa, it doesn't happen too often. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, 580 number 1. Okay, sweet. Okay, here's the 580. Layer green. Yeah, earthy tones on this kind of section. Yeah, the wood and then the plant life. So, kind of cool. Okay, yeah, there's some of this green down here, and then it's kind of in this chunk here. So, I'll start at the bottom here. Fill in from there. Yeah, definitely starting to see the holiday commercials. But thankfully, I've been watching live streams on Twitch and I get the odd Remembrance Day ad inserted into the commercial breaks on there. So the November 11th. So. Yeah, it's good to see that still. So. Yeah, once you get past November 11th, go crazy with the holiday stuff. Like, that's just how I feel about that, but, you know. Seeing like Walmart commercials with holiday themes to them. And it's just like, yeah. It's after Halloween, I know, but yeah, just wait another week, at least. It's still November. It's not like it's December right now. Blank will probably be December. Doesn't take much. Drills are flipped over here. Okay. I don't know. I have some like VR stream just on Twitch, just like the volume turned down. It's just some Egyptian cat looking avatar in a school classroom setting. It weird. VR chat is weird. Just a black and yellow or gold kind of aesthetic. Black, white, and gold. Yeah, I said yellow, and it's probably more gold on the avatar there. Pointy, furry, cat ears kind of thing. Yeah. An anthropomorphic animal figure avatar. Those are really popular in VR chat. But yeah, I'm still fascinated with VR. It's just amazing what you can do with it. Oh, yeah, it's going inside the pyramids of Egypt now. Virtually, of course. Yeah. Yeah, just casually streaming VR chat, and his avatar is just like hanging out in the pyramids now. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of enthralled with VR like a couple of years ago, but yeah, the interest is slowly coming back, but it's not. Overwhelmingly interesting. Still intrigued with it. Probably always will be, because some people have really good personal computers to be able to run VR. Yeah, I need a pretty good graphics processor and all that, and a good headset, VR headset, and controllers. That's doable though. Yeah, I think I watched a couple of VR streams last night too. Just quieter, more easygoing VR streams. I see streams with like 1,000 or so people watching, like VR streams that is, and it's just chaotic. Someone like screaming into their audio device, like as their VR, and then as their avatar. It's just like sensory overload. It's like, okay, like, fix your microphone a bit. Oh, geez. I don't know. VR chat, you can just like chill, but sometimes if you get a large group of people together, yeah, get a little crazy. Yeah, some of the VR streams, people are just like avatars in game are just like sitting in front of the streamer's camera and just not really doing too much, just hanging out. And it's called a stream and people still watch it. It very strange. It's content, I guess, like spent time in VR and all that, and engaging with an audience. But like to see more worlds in VR chat, but it just seems some streamers just stick to a certain world or whatever, and just hang out with all their buddies. Now it's kind of like watching Final Fantasy 14. Well, yeah, it's online. People might have a couple friends or just be in a meetup kind of party in game. Yeah, I feel like you can accomplish a lot more in Final Fantasy 14 online than probably VR chat, but there's probably still stuff to do in VR chat that's interactive. But yeah, two very different kind of tones in the content, definitely. Yeah, VR chat is more social. Oh, so can Final Fantasy 14 can be social too. You can chat in that, but not audio per se. Like you'd have to use like Discord or Skype or something. Like have a conference that way, and then chat with other players while you're in game, just with Discord and stuff. Yeah. VR chat, you can chat within the application. Yeah, with your audio equipment, headset, kind of. I think you can use like keyboard and mouse and control your avatar that way. I don't think it necessarily has to be in VR, like with a VR headset. I think you can just have an avatar and be in the world with microphone and stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's a nice alternative. Yeah. I don't know how many people actually do that. That might have been a streamer that I was watching last night. It looks like he was just sitting in front of his PC and controlling his avatar and talking into a microphone. Sound setup. So, probably just like the keyboard mouse control for his avatar. Yeah, because he was streaming too, so yeah, I think he does the keyboard mouse variant, but still in VR chat. Oh, there must have been like 10 or 15 different characters like with the streamer. They went to like a pool or patio or something with like a pool and like a virtual city kind of a cool place. I guess they call the areas maps in VRChat. So they went to a map with like a pool and they just like jumped right in the pool, and it's just made to look like a pool. Like, you don't get any of the water rippling effects. It just looks like you're submerged in the water, but yeah. You don't get any splash effects or anything that immersive. But I don't know. If you're pretty interesting stuff. And yeah, VR chat is a good level of interactivity. Yeah, it certainly beats like text windows or just like a casual chat room. So yeah, I think that's the appeal there. It's just higher level of interactivity, and you're able to stream it on streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube. I think Twitch is a little more lenient music wise. Yeah, probably certain copyright rules for music being used in streams and stuff. But yeah, most of the time it's just like the main avatar with a camera on themselves or following them, broadcasting on Twitch. I just go to Twitch basically for live streams, really, but I watch video games basically. Yeah. Watch video game streams. So. But in real life, streaming is just kind of a little chaotic for me. So watching somebody play or just chill in playing a video game, yeah, it's a good couple hours in the evening. It's nice for me to watch. Well, the streamers I watch are pretty chill. Yeah, relatively calm streams, so pretty easygoing people, so. Yeah, they usually have a group chat going. Yeah, it's usually Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, that I watch. Yeah, most of the time it seems. I've seen a couple different video games like Mario Party, but yeah, one streamer's trying to learn speedrun tactics for Mario Party game. So yeah, I kind of was on that type of speedrun stream. I watched it for a few minutes, and they were kind of breaking down the patterns or outcomes for a certain mini game in the Mario Party game for timing or the best way to speed through the game. It's like, yeah, you're going to be watching the same game for a bit. I'm trying to figure out the mathematical formulation or number of outcomes for this particular game for the result to determine who wins. It's like my eyes started glazing over. It's like, oh, like watching Mario Party, but just breaking down a single aspect of it to speed run a party game. Yeah, one other major streamer I watch on Twitch plays Final Fantasy 14, but follows analytics for like Twitch, like audience viewership and all that. And that's like graphs and stats, like through multiple, as a result of multiple live streams he's done. Yeah, I just seen squiggly lines on a graph, and there were different colors, and there were peaks and valleys on the graph, and I was like, what? I just turn on the PS5, choose a title for the stream, and then just kind of start broadcasting. I figured out that you could live stream on the PlayStation 5, like for Twitch. So, and then yeah, the second your smartphone goes into sleep mode, the stream cuts off. Yeah, I have an Apple iPhone, so it's like I was using that to watch the chat on stream, like watch the stream just to the off the side there. Yeah, it's Tetris Effect, so if I'd seen anything up on chat, I'd like basically have to pause the game. But yeah, just had the stream up for a couple hours, and then all of a sudden it said like stream disconnected or whatever. Stream ended. It's like your phone fell asleep. So the stream stopped abruptly. It's like I'm trying to beat the final level in expert mode on Tetris Effect. It's a PS4 game, but yeah, I downloaded it onto my PS5. Play it there. Yeah, and just expert mode Tetris, and Tetris Effect is just insane. Like, you have no time to think about how you're going to maneuver a Tetramino or a Tetris piece, in other words. In the Matrix, when the line speeds like 16, and you have to get 90 lines, and then the last 20 lines, line speed goes up to 20, and there's like no chance whatsoever. Second you screw up the placement of a tetramino, 2 or 3 have like already fallen adjacent to the spot. Expert mode is tedious. It's doable, but I've beaten it before, but on stream it's just a whole new level of frustration. I just play, like, I need a headset to be able to talk during the streams like I am like now for this WIP and chat. But like a PlayStation 5 headset that's not total garbage. Part of the reason why I stopped streaming on Twitch a few years ago was because my audio equipment just was not up to par. Yeah, pretty easy to get a stream up and going off the PS5 though. Yeah, have a game, start the system, boot up the game, hit the PlayStation button, and then connect a streaming service. Yeah, that's a bit of a setup, but it's fairly straightforward. So PS5 is connected to your Twitch account, kind of. And you can, broadcast right to Twitch. So, yeah, not overly technical, but yeah, push and play kind of streaming. Kind of the way I like it, like not very technical, just straightforward, and then you dive right into the content. Yeah, you can just start playing, and then your stream's up and going within a couple seconds. Yeah. Oh, not a huge live streamer or any means, but Tetris was a good jump in. Tetris Effect to start streaming again, just every now and then. Not fully back into it yet. Yeah, still do WIP and chats, of course. Yeah, it's got a good chunk to go on this canvas anyway, but yeah, I just record when I can and stream when I can. Most Twitch streamers have a schedule and are probably younger and yeah, don't work as much. I work quite a bit, so that's why you see a WIP and chat for me every once in a while. Yeah, consistency would be great, but yeah, just tough to find a balance sometimes. I do have to work, so it would be cool just to be able to stream Final Fantasy 14. That game would keep me busy for a while, and then Tetris just for the giggles. I do have like a mouse and a keyboard that I could use for the PS5, some sort of adapter. I have to try that still. I have to see if that actually works, but I have to get game time for Final Fantasy 14 because I was just doing the free trial for 30 days or something, and there were days that I just couldn't get on, and it's just like real world time, it's not game time. So it's like calendar days for the game time, so But anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. Down below in the description, I'll put the note that this is no longer available through Dreamer Designs, but through Diamond Art Club. Yeah, that's basically all I really put down in the description now. So, but yeah, other than that, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and I will see you sometime again soon. Okay, bye.